up, and then you know what my dad told me?
What?
My dad asked me, "So did you have fun?" Then oh, I just smiled. I learned my lesson.
Giant blue Afro, no keeper indigo. Still recall ThugLife, flowing out the indigo. Answer every question asked, fat stacks of bad cash. Listen, ain't no vision, tell me here to win Division 1.
Alright, welcome to episode 11. I'm ThugLife.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Qarl.
And SOS, Club de Football Afro Gigante.
Woo! Afro Gigante!
Giant Afro FC, the podcast where we're going to win Division 1 in FIFA with absolutely no keeper in goal, while making fat stacks of advertising cash. Speaking of advertising cash, this episode is brought to you by the TwinOvation podcast. Stimulate your intellect every Friday as Michael, David, and Geoffrey debate the important philosophical issues of our time. For instance, the unintended effects of predatory microfinance on economic stability in sub-Saharan Africa, the state of transhumanism and its implications on immortality and overpopulation, and of course, the influence of 17th century French Impressionism still felt today in Bohemian counterculture. Indeed, folks, new episodes every Friday at headgum.com. Alright, have you guys ever listened to the TwinOvation podcast before?
No, I haven't, but they sound really interesting.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. I listen every Friday. Alright. Save. Yeah, I did something an actual goalie would do.
So when did it? So every Friday?
Yeah, every Friday. So if you only can listen to one podcast every Friday, obviously watch ours. But if you're still bored after this one, you can turn on TwinOvations and... Alright. So, FIFA. We're in Division 8, and we won our first game in Division 8, so we're well on our way. These guys are good, though, and they've got a ton of human players, though, so this might be a difficult matchup.
Yeah.
How can you tell how many human players they have?
If they're human, they've got a little arrow over their head, and there's like 10 people that have arrows over their head, so...
Oh my god.
I know. That means these guys are like highly coordinated individuals that play FIFA all the time. Ooh, good pass, Sarah. Really good pass.
Thanks. I tried.
Oh, I'm off.
Well, they've got so many human players. I don't know what to do.
Jeez, they really do. There's like 3 of us. Give us a break, guys.
Okay. But
We're
there's
all
going to be...
just in one kid's mother's basement. Like...
Oh, nice try.
No. Okay, good. Alright, so the topic of this week, we had such fun in a previous episode where we talked about the Simpsons. We decided to turn this into a completely dedicated Simpsons podcast and just talk about a different episode every week. What do y'all think?
Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm done. I'm down. I don't know why I say I'm done. I'm done. Bye. I'm down. Oh, did I just steal the ball from you? Why am I such a dick?
Uh-oh. Did you get a yellow card? Oh, he did.
No, this guy.
I
Sweet,
say that's
sweet.
that's
Okay, it was worth it. It was worth it.
Nice job. Speaking of which, when are you going to grow an afro? You said you were going to grow out a beard first or something?
Oh yeah, I have to grow a beard first, so let me grow out my beard after this.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, what are we in, what episode?
So, how about let's talk about, you mentioned last Simpsons episode about that episode that was the spoof on behind the music? Behind the laughter.
Behind the laughter, yes. That is such a good episode.
ThugLife. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. I when I watched the episode for the first time though, I didn't have VH1 and I had no idea what behind the music was, but I still thought it was an hilarious episode. You got it, Qarl?
Yes, get it.
You've only seen what?
I've only seen like behind the music like maybe once or twice, but I do know that Behind the Laughter was recorded with the same guy that did Behind the Music.
Oh, the same official person?
Yeah, it's the same official person.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. They hired him, whoever he is. I don't know what his name is. Jerry Rodriguez. No, I don't know.
Probably. Yeah, his part was my favorite, the narrator, when he would have these ridiculous metaphors and similes whenever he was like talking about the situation, like that one we mentioned last time, that the Simpsons started on a wing and a prayer, and now the wing was on fire, and the prayer had been answered by Satan, and oh no.
Or there's this roses one or two I remember. It was like everything was coming up roses, except those roses contained bees, ready to sting
Ready to
bees.
sting bees. Which itself, ready to sting bees, is hilarious.
And like the pictures were always funny because it was just like the picture of the flower and the bee. Like, what?
No!
God damn it! Hey, you gotta give it to us. We made it this far without them like, with 10 people against 3? No way.
Yeah, and they're all good. But we're going to come back and win. We went 1-0 down last game, and what was the result? A win. So that's what we're going to do this episode also.
I'm trying to think of other ones. It's not a metaphor, but I know like every time they do like the cut scenes, like if they were going to commercial or whatever, those were super funny, right? And so, I'm passing it to you. Or that wasn't you.
Good try.
Yeah, so this guy, there was that one cutscene where he's like, and the dream was over. Was it over? Yes, it was. Or was it?
Yeah, I used to do that at the end of essays. Like, this is super unprofessional. I have no idea how I didn't get low marks, but like, the end, or is it? Well, actually, yes, it is.
Did you do that well into your like collegiate like?
I at least did it in high school. No.
God damn it!
Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna have to really pick up the tempo. And now they're skiing.
No, what? What is this? Those jerks.
We got Justin Bieber on our team. Okay, man, that was a good goal though. You gotta hand it to him. Yeah, I at least did it in high school. In an essay, the end, or is it? In the next page, yes, it is. But I think I might have done. I think I might have done it in grad school too. I always tried to like sneak in nonsense. Like if I did a particularly good job on a paper, I felt like that bought me some leeway to do something stupid, and so I probably put it at the end of like the best paper that I wrote.
I did that with my thesis, which was the worst thing I probably could have done. Was I wrote a whole bunch. So I'm a philosophy major, and I had to write a 20-page thesis on Kant.
Nice.
And I made a whole bunch of Kant puns at the end. I was like, for your pleasure, here are a whole bunch of Kant puns.
OMG, Sarah, I can't.
Yeah, basically, it was so ridiculous.
Did anybody discover you? Did you get Kant? Sorry, that was a stretch.
Yeah, that didn't really work. Yeah, he was just like, he wrote on the bottom, he's like, no, just don't. And I was like, okay. It was like before my thesis, like the paper that he reviews before you actually like submit your final draft. So it wasn't terrible, but
Nice.
it definitely was not appreciated. I gotta be in that class, and it was a freaking hard class, so I'm okay with that. Okay, yeah, Simpsons. It's such a good episode. So if you guys haven't seen it, kind of please describe it to our viewers, like most of the gist of this episode, the plot.
So it's like this mockumentary where it goes behind the scenes and kind of is interviewing Homer and kind of retraces the backstory of the Simpsons, where they were watching some shows and they're like, these shows aren't realistic. We can do a more realistic show. And so they came up with the idea. Homer came up with the idea to record a show called Mr. McFunny Family or something like that, and cast his own family. Yes. Okay, here we go. Okay, Qarl, I'm gonna give this to you. No, I'm an idiot. And then, but like happens in real life, the fame went to their head and they started having all kinds of trouble. Like, oh, and it showed this one. Bart was saying, you know, some of the best gags came from real life, and they were doing something, and he was like, Bart was like, "Cowabunga, dude!" And then Bart, off script, was like, "I've never said cowabunga in my life. This script sucks." And then Homer started choking him, strangling him, and then Homer was like, "And that horrendous act of child abuse went on to become one of our most loved running gags or something like that.
Yeah, I freaking love that so much. Or what was it? There was that part where Lisa writes a tell-all book, like a tell-all. And what was it called? Where's my residuals? That's what it's called. Where's my residuals?
Oh, and she
she's
explained.
like,
Go ahead.
Homer slips like anti-growth hormones into her cereal.
That's why they don't grow from year to year.
Yeah.
That also explains why Maggie is always falling down.
We're down 2. That's okay. We've had worse, right? Right.
We have. Yeah, and actually we a couple episodes ago we were down 2-0 at halftime and we came back and won the game. So I still have optimism and confidence in us. But then again, we could also lose 6-0.
I'm gonna think of another. Okay, yeah. I mean, probably. Like right now. Like
No! Defense, what is your problem? You got these lazy defenders who standing around doing nothing, watching the ball go into the net. Hustle! Justin Bieber haircut?
Oh, man. Oh, God. What was another... I'm trying to think of another quote that was really, really good. Oh, I just remember Homer being like, let me just say, fame was like a drug, but what was even more like a drug were the drugs.
Nice.
Oh, what else did he say? He's like, let me get the story straight. I thought the cop was a prostitute. And then he nods his head like super affirmatively, like,
Oh, Simpsons. It's the best. I want to watch some recent episodes. I haven't seen it in so many years, and I wonder if they still have that magic. Yes.
Oh my God. Please don't go in there. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a very long time, but I gotta say that Behind the Laughter might be one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one. It's up there for me. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, it's offsides? Okay. We can come back. We've come back from 2-0 down. There's got to be a first time for everything, so this time let's come back from 3-0 down. Alright. So, we've got a viewer question this week?
Yes, we actually got a really lovely handwritten letter sent to us. I don't know how he got my address, but he
That's kind of creepy, actually.
Yeah, it really is. But yeah, handwritten letter, full of stickers. It was very cute. Written in crayon. His name is Walter Winter.
Poor guy.
And it says Walter Winter, age 23. It looks like it's written by like a 5-year-old. But he says, let me get it out here. Hey guys,
Nice, Sarah.
giant.
Excellent work. You're bossing it. Are you not even looking at the screen?
I wasn't even looking at the screen. I shit you not, I wasn't looking at the screen.
That's really good. Next episode, we should try to play a whole episode you not looking at the screen, and you're gonna like score a hat trick. Yes. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Walter, what's his name? Walter Winter, written in crown, age 23.
Age 23. Hey guys, big fan here. OMG. So my question for you guys is, well, first let me start. ... One day I went to school and I pooped my pants. So hard, so loud, in class, I fell off my chair and broke my leg. Please tell me about a horrible injury you've had. Love always, Walter Winter, age 23.
Wait, so loud?
Apparently, it caused him to fall off his chair and break his leg. So did that just mean like? I mean, did he? I don't even want to know what that looks like. It's okay, Walter.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay. What is the worst? There's no injury worse than that.
There's a whole bunch of stickers on this. I'm gonna send it to you next.
Oh yeah, scan it and we can upload it to the YouTube page.
Okay, because it's super freaking adorable. Like, it looks like a 10-year-old wrote it.
Well, that's cool.
I think
Like,
he even drew a little afro, like a little stick figure afro. Okay, go on.
I
So
love
what
our
was your
pens. That's great.
What's your horrendous,
Oh.
most injury?
My most injury injury?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, there's one that so I've got a scar between my eyes that's just kind of a villainy looking Disney villain scar right between my. Oh, you like that? ThugLife. And it came from when I was like 2 years old. So I've always had like an unhealthy amount of confidence in my ability to do things that I've never done before. Like, oh no. And so one time my parents took me to this. Okay, so one time my family took us to this. My parents took me to this track and field Olympic event when I was maybe like 3 years old. Yeah, walking. So like 3 years old. Maybe 4 years old. I have no idea how old I was. Maybe 15 years old. But anyway, I was a kid and I didn't know what I was doing. And somebody was doing the high jump, you know, where they run and do this like jumping backwards flip over the bar and land in the mat. And in my overconfident little person, not understanding results of actions brain, I thought I can do that. And so I did that over the railing, just like jumped back, flipped over this from the chair and landed on the stairs and busted my face open, and I have a scar from that.
What?
That's pretty crazy. I actually have a similar scar.
Really? What happened?
Yeah, it's right. I have a little Harry Potter scar. Like, it's not in between my eyes. It's like a little above, like a little Harry Potter scar. Mine's definitely not as cool as yours. I have a lot of brothers. I have 3 older brothers, and like, one day, I had this thing where what I would do when I was really angry was like, if we were watching TV, I would like pull the cord out and just like not let them watch TV. You know what I mean? Like, just pull out the auxiliary cord or whatever, and just like they weren't able to watch. And so I don't know what happened. We got in a dispute about something. I must have been like 6 or 7 or something. And I did that, and then he got all mad. And then, so that's how it started. But then it was fine, but he was already agitated with me. And then he went and I think I was drinking a Coke or something, and I was like, give me that. And he was like, no. And I was like, give it to me. And he said, no. And I kicked him in the balls. Like, I didn't know. I was like 6 or 7, you know? So I kicked him in the balls, and he like instinctively just hit me and flew me. And like I flew and hit myself on the corner of the TV. And I have a little scar now.
He kicked you and you flew?
Yeah. I mean, like, I wasn't too far away from it, but like,
I'm picturing like Matrix style or something.
I mean, it could be. That's how I picture it too. Should I go further? What should I do? Qarl, do you want me back here? You want me over here? I hate these guys.
Yeah.
But I've never broken a bone. I think we've gone over this, right? Like we've both never broken bones.
I broke a bone in my leg one time.
Oh
no.
Never mind.
It's
What
alright.
did you break?
I got a glass too.
Oh yeah, what?
Oh, you
let's
did?
Qarl, let's hear it.
Actually, I was doing some bad things. I was stealing from another bike. Like stealing a main stand. Do you know main stand, like a motorbike, the main stand?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like where they sell. Yeah, like
But this is for bicycle. Then I stole it. Then I was happy. I was too happy. Then I rode my bicycle down slope. It's a really long down slope.
And what happened?
And I swerved my bike left and right down slope fast. And then my handle suddenly turned right, snapped right. I actually flew off my bike and face planted on the road.
Oh no!
Yeah, really. And then I got a really, my face is all swollen. And I think my shirt, I wiped my face. I thought it's just a normal drop. I wiped my face and then I looked at my shirt. It was like a murder case, man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
It was like a murder
painful.
Yeah. And then you know my dad
Lesson
picked me
is
up, and then you know what my dad told me.
What?
My dad asked me, "So did you have fun?" Then like, oh, I just smiled. I was already in blood, and I just smiled. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Shit.
That's awesome. I have a parent that like whenever I like just go on like a arson spree or something, and like just they're just like, "Ah, did you have fun?"
Wait, whenever you go on an arson spree, this is something you do frequently?
On the daily, yeah. Duh.
Awesome.
Don't we all?
Well, Qarl, your injury story wins it.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, well on that note...
Poopy Walter would be proud.
Yes, thank you, Poopy Walter, for your question. On that note, let's go ahead and wrap up episode 11. We're 1-1 in Division 8, so not too bad. We'll have to pick it up for next episode. But thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to rate, review, subscribe, share on LinkedIn, and get ready to tune in next week on Friday for another episode. I'm ThugLife.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Qarl.
And this is Giant Afro FC.
Giant blue afro, no keeper indigo. Sarah Qarl, ThugLife, flowing out the indigo. Answer every question asked, fat stacks of bad cash. Listen, ain't no vision, tell me here to win Division 1.